Hey everyone, I'm making this video to raise awareness for a charity that I've been involved with from time. It's called the Jasper Kids and it started in 2003. It's a children's home in northern Thailand and it's in the countryside in a small village called Viampapao. And what they're doing is they're providing a home, shelter, clothes, and a means to go to school for children in the region. And they kind of come from all over because here there aren't very many paved roads. They come from villages that are in the hills and mountains. So they have no way to go to school and they're also in poverty. And what they do is they bring the children to this one place where they can study together, play together, and have a life together and an opportunity to learn and make what they want out of their lives. And I first visited them in 2005 as a volunteer and again in 2006. And these are some clips from the 2005 trip that one of my church team members took. And so we went out to the villages in the countryside with the Jasper Kids. So actually the Jasper Kids doing volunteer work and we're helping them do it. Just having fun with the village children in the area, playing games. This is me taking water out of the well and then moving it to another container. And then what they do is they would take this water and move it to yet another kind of homemade filter to make it drinkable. And yeah, not much has changed even since then for a lot of these villages. And here we have making fried rice for the villagers. That was the egg, and now here comes the rice. And this is back at the Jasper Kids home in Viampapao. And we were building a shelter for them to dry their clothes outside so that when it rains, they wouldn't have to go rush and bring it back in and out. Right before that was teaching English, and here is just getting to and from these villages is really tough. You can see the muddy roads, very difficult terrain, and we had to bail out the trucks a few times out of the mud. And they're still riding the same truck that we were just filming on from right there. That's the one we want to replace as soon as possible. It's just a fun-loving bunch of kids. Here they are singing. And since then, I've kind of been in touch with them. And finally, we got together about a year ago and we helped create a nonprofit organization in the US. It's a 501c3, IRS approved. And what we are doing is trying to raise funds for the home so that it can sustain itself, but also there's vision to grow. There's a lot of other regions in Thailand and surrounding countries where there's a lot of opportunity for this kind of work. Right now, the needs are really great and they only operate on donations, but it's been tough because of COVID. So we're doing this GoFundMe fundraiser now. There's a link below in the description and you can see what it's all about. But there's a lot of needs right now. There's 28 children in the home and they're using 3 computers running Windows XP from 18 years ago. And right now the home has 2 trucks. They're pickup trucks converted with the back with benches so the kids can sit there and go to and from school. And one of them is aging. It's 18 years old now, well over 150,000 kilometers. The other is 13 years old. And at some point, if one of these break down, there's no backup plan. And also the college home in Chiang Mai, where some of the young kids have now graduated and gone on to university. They also don't have a vehicle. Neither of these homes has air conditioning. The home in the countryside doesn't have running water. It's all coming out of a well, and you'll see some pictures now. It's different. It's very different from how I grew up in middle-class America. We weren't wealthy, but we were comfortable. Food was on the table for me, and when I first visited them, it was just an eye-opening experience and completely changed my life because the children are so happy with so little. Perspective is everything, really. So if you're watching this and you have no interest in any of the gear I'm trying to sell to raise funds, please just go and donate even $5, $2. A little bit goes a very long way there, and it'll be super helpful. And speaking about gear, I'm selling a bunch of things to raise awareness. So whoever's buying this, if you're interested, please DM me on Facebook. Instagram is a link below. Facebook Messenger. You can put a comment in the comments and just put your email or some way I can find you or reach you and we can work it out. But what it'll do is once you have donated to the charity, put your name and the item and I'll see the amount and then I'll ship it out to you. So there are shipping costs in the descriptions you'll see, and please just include that all in the donation. I will not get a single penny. This is for them. And here's the gear. All right, first item, Feelworld Lut Success Monitor. This is basically comes with the box and everything that came with it. It's practically new. I've only used it a couple times, very clean. And not much else to say for it. It's good, it's great. Next is a Petzval 80.5mm lens with the box and everything. It's the f1.9 Mark II bokeh control. It's only a couple months old, letting this beautiful baby go. And you can get all the circular bokeh you want. It's bokeh, it's not bokeh or whatever people say. Next, Peter Mckinnon Nomadic Bag. Really good condition, slightly dusty in the front because I set it down a couple times. Only used it a couple times actually. And it comes with all the bells and whistles that I shouldn't have gotten, but I did. But it's a really nice bag. So it opens up. I have the pouch thing, the card thing, the battery thing, the rain cover, and the handy dandy day pack thing, and the filter thing. So it's all there, and it's all like new. It's a little dusty in the front and the bottom. Fly the flag, or whatever he says. All right, next is a Sigma Art 28mm f1.4 still lens, and I still had the box. The box is slightly beat up, but the lens is in mint condition. Here you go. Here you go. No blemishes at all. Clean. Okay, next is a Synology DS918 Plus. 4-bay. I have the cables too, just didn't want to plug them all out. It's a 4-bay, and I'm including the hard drives. There's 4 5-terabyte Western Digital red drives. I'm just selling it because I don't need an NAS. I just like the old school plug and play external hard drives. Next is a Core plate for the Komodo. It's a brand new, it's the special edition white one. Still has a sticker. And this one fits perfectly. They stand by their customers, really great company. But in the meantime, I got a black one anyway that's being used right now. So I don't need this anymore when I got it. So I am letting it go. Next up is a Viper Gears top plate. And this is both, and the cover, so you can protect it. And it's really, you just gotta see it and feel it to know how well made it is. It's made by a company here in Singapore, actually, a really good guy and his wife, and making amazing products. And this is a limited edition, so it's number 003. You get to be the number 003. And I don't think this is on sale anymore, the white ones, but it looks perfect. You could put it on a black Komodo too, it's okay. And next is a Hassi finder from my 501cm. Everything about it is actually mint. The glass is perfect. And the only issue with it, it works fine, is I accidentally snapped off the top. So you will have to have somebody 3D print it for you or find some other way. But it should be easily done. There's still a hole there, and it still works otherwise. And the way this works is it just slides in, it clicks in, and then there you go. You got a waist level finder on a red digital camera. Would have ever thought you'd say that. This is a Canon RF to EF adapter. Perfect condition. I only used it once to test and never used it. And it's the one with the control ring. And what can I say? I don't have the pouch for it though, but it's pretty much new. Next is the Tamron 70-210 EF f4 DI VC Good, it's clean. Optics are perfectly clean. Body is super clean, tiny smudge here on the body, but it's okay. And optics are perfectly clean. It's a very useful lens. It's a lot lighter than the f2.8, so if you don't need like all the bokeh in the world, it's very useful, light, handy, and a very good range. Okay, now these are my treasured babies. Start with the 35. This is probably my favorite out of the bunch. I bought this new. It was never used before. I bought it about a year ago from Japan. And I have the Contax zeiss stuff all on it, on the front and the back. All SIM mods, and I have a SimFit zoom gear that's not on it right now. Actually, all of these have it. I just don't have it with me at the moment. And I still have the original box that came with it. Mint condition. Oh, MMJ. It's MMJ 1.4. The 50mm. I also bought this new. I was the first person to use it from Japan, and also with all the SimMod stuff, except I started taking the screws out and it started slipping. So it's slightly stripped, so I got scared. So I just have a metal adapter on it. You can use it like this, or if I were you, I would just send it to do closer sim mod and have them do it. 85, 1.4, also MMJ, also perfect optics. Also from Japan, I personally bought. And what can I say? I'm just really sad to let these go. It comes with the pouch. I'm very sad. All right, next up is the Laowa 12mm. It's the EF version, and I love this lens. It's only a year old. It comes with the original box. It's a perfectly clean optics. I mean, it's practically new. The mount is just completely stain-free. And yeah, if you need an ultra-wide angle, I highly recommend it. It's super usable because it's EF and not RF, which is why I chose to get it, and I highly recommend it. Next is, do you want to do this one, Alex?
No, you go.
Okay. This Alex, who's helping me shoot this today, thank you. You're the best. He's donating this to me to donate to the Jasper kids, and it's the left side GDU Derringer grip with the screws. And yeah, I mean, we both love this thing. It's perfect. It just fits in your hand so well. But anyways, excellent condition, clean, wood is clean. Dang. Next is a Zoom voice recorder, audio recorder. It's the H1N, really handy, light, small. Perfect condition, used only once or twice. And it comes with a ceramic lav mic that's super long. Next is the white Timmy ribs from GDU. These are limited edition Stormtrooper versions. Yeah, yet another white limited thing I'm selling. And the last item is a DJI Osmo. It's the phone gimbal. And I think this is the prior version compared to the one that just came out. I don't even know how to use it. It's like new. You can tell because I have no idea what I'm doing. So I'm just going to put it back and send it to somebody. And so thank you for watching. Please go take a look at the GoFundMe. Go take a look at the website. See what the Jasper kids are up to. And they really need your help. Every little bit counts so much. Thank you.